And we're live. We'll just give it, normally we're about a minute or so behind. So whoever pops in first.
If you are looking to purchase some alternative hair, then you
turn that volume off. 1 second.
To come in.
There we go. Whoever's there, please let us know if you can hear us.
Hello.
Hopefully. I have an ad. I have the YouTube up on this other thing here. Oh, there we are. So just wait and see. Lately, I've been running about a minute to a minute and a half behind.
Well, that's interesting. Is it your internet?
I don't know. I think it's YouTube.
Oh.
Hi, JP. Can you hear us okay?
Hi, John.
John, yay. Yay. How is everybody today? Always waiting for somebody to respond, even though nobody can hear us.
Well, I'll tell you that in Ontario, it is really cold, and we got snow, like quite a bit of snow last night.
It's gorgeous in Kamloops.
Southern Ontario.
It is springtime. Who else we got there? Oh, Dawn's excited. Dawn, you're always excited.
Yeah.
Yay. I've got the post up, the tutorials, and the Meet the Bags is up.
Mm-hmm.
We're really, yes, perfect. Hi, Desiree from Michigan. How's the weather in Michigan? We were just talking.
Yeah.
Canada, it's beautiful. Central Canada, not so beautiful.
No, we got a fake spring 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, it looks like Michigan got some summer or some winter as well.
Yeah, cold and snowy. Yeah, same here. It'll go away. Hopefully before Easter.
Hey, Cynthia, how are you doing?
Hi, Cynthia.
Cynthia, I know you've been really eager to know what the bag looks like. What do you think now that you can see it?
It's hard to keep a secret, guys. It's really hard.
I'm the bad secret keeper.
Well, because you're on social media more than I am, Brandy.
I know, I'm a little addicted to social media, so I make up for you not being on it.
That's true.
What does everybody think of the bag? Dawn, especially for Brandy. Thanks so much.
Dawn knows.
Dawn knows. I don't keep many secrets from Dawn.
No.
Yay. Did everybody see the aviatrix? And what do you think? Here's mine.
I love that one.
Here's my other one. There's Anna. Anna has to do her strap and stuff still, though.
Yeah. Well, my strap is done. I just didn't attach it. I've been busy cutting vinyl, so I'm a little bit distracted today.
Oh yes, we got the Galaxy Customs pre-orders in.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see? I think I have 4 orders to combine.
I saw.
I'm sorry. I gave myself a budget, and then I'm like, oh, maybe a couple more. And then the next day, oh well, maybe a couple more.
Yeah, so I'm I'm a little bit distracted today as I am cutting and rolling vinyl as I got my orders in finally. So I'm hoping everything goes out on Monday. Excuse me, as long as I can get it all done.
Do mine first. No, I'm kidding. That's playing favorites. I think you made 2 boxes, maybe 3.
What's that? How many orders?
2 boxes, maybe 3.
Oh, I don't know. I got some big boxes, even bigger than the ones I usually send to you. So we might be okay.
There's never enough vinyl. Just got more in this week and still don't think it's enough. Yeah, Desiree, I hear ya.
I'm swimming in vinyl, Desiree, and it still never seems to be enough. Well, because there's always new stuff coming out and there's different colors. And you want all the colors.
Bigger Brandy boxes.
Yes, Dawn, that's what I did. I actually purchased bigger Brandy boxes.
Yay. So has everybody gone and got their aviatrix patterns? Who's going to make one? I'm excited to see everything versions of our pattern.
Yeah, we're really, really excited about this pattern. It is a small but mighty, excuse me, a small but mighty purse for sure.
Yeah.
Like has so much room, so roomy, so much storage.
This one is an Anna inspired bag. You can always tell who is the lead designer on the bags by how we sign our patterns. So for the Up and Away, you'll see it says, thanks from Brandy and Anna. Up and Away was a Brandy inspired bag. This one is an Anna inspired bag. Hey, Lise. So that's how you always when you have a designer team, with us anyways, kind of who is the lead designer on it. But I tell you, Anna, you hit it out of the park with this one.
I do love it. And you know what? I can actually show you guys. Thank you, Brandy. I can show you guys this bag idea was born maybe 8 years ago, I think. I have the original. If you guys want to see where the concept came from, did you want me to show them, Brandy, the original?
Absolutely.
It was a clutch. It was a clutch. And I designed it. I was out of upholstery school and I started designing bags because it was easier than designing car upholstery. And I really love vintage design. So I thought, you know what? Like it just came to me. I think I was working on a car and just looking at the lines of the car, it just inspired me to make this bag. So I'll show you guys. It's very glittery too.
We like glitter.
Yeah. So it's similar.
It's similar.
It didn't have, I mean, my gosh, this is old. This is a really old bag. But yeah, it just had a simple, it's just a clutch, just had the simple, but this was like my first design ever.
It still looks pretty darn good.
It looks pretty good. It just, I don't know why the lining material started bleeding through. I don't know if anyone knew that this can actually happen, but it can happen. And if you look, see all that black?
Yeah.
That's not the vinyl. The vinyl is high quality. That was
the fabrics of the olden days. Back in the day, 8 years ago.
I don't know what the heck this fabric is, but it bled right through the vinyl. So beware. I don't know why that happened.
I wanted to revisit her very first design from many, many years ago. And so we did. And so she wrote up the first one and sent it to me. And I put in my 2 cents and added my elements and then send it back to her. And we sent it to the testers. And
yeah, and we so appreciate our testers. If it wasn't for their amazing hard work, you know, you get, when you design a bag, you just kind of get like lost in the forest. You know, you can't see the forest for the trees sometimes because you're so into the design. And it is their amazing eyes and just them being able to, you know, actually make the pattern and tell us, okay, we need to fix this, or this may not work, right? It's invaluable. Yeah. So we love you guys. Thank you so much for all your support.
Yes, so I did the 2 bags. So this is the bag, the first bag I did. Now I'm going to say, when I did the tutorial, Anna gave me such heck. I did the tutorial.
You don't have to tell them that.
I want to tell them because the tutorial is wrong in one area. So I'm going to show you the difference. It works both ways. So in the pattern, you're going to see on the bottom, you can see it on this one. See how I have top stitching down the side, the center seams? Do it this way. Do it this way. In the tutorial, I did not. And I was blaming not being able to get my seams flat because I used a thicker vinyl on this one. But it was because I accidentally skipped a step, which was top stitching those seams open. But in the tutorial, I show you another way of snipping into it. You don't want to top stitch it. So it looks great both ways. But just, that's one thing you're going to notice different. Tutorial. And Anna's like, Brandy, you skipped a step. I'm like, what? She goes, you didn't top stitch. I was like, I got top stitching all over this bag.
Nope.
And yeah, I looked at the bags. I'm like, I skipped a step. So.
and
video. I'm sorry.
No, and it's okay. I mean, some people may not want to top stitch the bottom, but the reason I incorporated it, it still looks lovely. It just, without purse feet, it just makes it sit nicer. Just makes it right?
It does. So,
and then it's easier to box the corners, guys. It's a lot easier.
So I just wanted to let everybody know that just because the tutorial is out there without that and the pattern states to do that. So I highly recommend doing it. But if you don't, that's okay too. But yeah. Brandy. So I think that's
went rogue. Brandy went rogue again.
Rogue. We do this. I got cocky and was like, I know what I'm doing.
Well, you know what's funny? Brandy and I will both go rogue on our own patterns.
And that's exactly what I did. And I did it many times on the Up and Away. And I was the lead designer on the Up and Away, and I went rogue on myself.
Yeah.
No sense. Dawn skipped step 2. You know, Dawn, I think it's because as a tester, maybe I shouldn't have released the tutorial to you guys right away because I bet you were following my tutorial, which is fine. It still works out. Yeah.
That's fine. It works out. It doesn't affect the structure of the bag. It's just when you're boxing those corners, it's just a little bit more difficult. That's all.
And that's why I wanted to bring it up, was just because you're going to go, if you're reading along with the pattern and you're watching the tutorial, and I know a lot of people are either pattern readers or tutorial followers, I find. But if you do read along, you're like, what? I told you. Can I show the inside of the bag? Do you want to see the green one or the red one? Which one? I'll show you the green one because this is Galaxy Customs glitters and pearls. So, okay. So this front flap or the top flap, there's 2 different sections. So when you open it up, you got a zipper pocket. Now, one thing I don't recommend that I did with both of mine is, again, and Anna wrote it in, do not use a heavy vinyl for the divider pocket. I'm like, I'm going to do it. Don't do it. It makes it. It's so easy if you use lighter materials for that divider pocket. But you're just going to challenge yourself if you use a heavier vinyl. But yes, so this is one compartment, and you can see it's quite big. So you get your and then on the other flap is a separate compartment. This is actually my favorite compartment because
that's where all the fun is.
You have a zipper, like a divider zipper pocket here.
Yep.
It surprisingly has a lot of room for a small to medium bag. Hey, Nicole, long time no see. It has your card slots and a slip pocket. And then on this side, I just did one slip pocket, but you can definitely split that into 2 if you wanted to. So, yeah. So you
plus your back. The back has that zipper pocket too.
Trying to show that it's 2 separate compartments in between the flaps. So 1 and 2, and they do not fall into each other. They're completely enclosed from one another. And then on the back, you have your zipper pocket. And again, you can remove the crossbody strap if you wanted to use it as a clutch. It's a perfect size clutch for an evening out as well. So let me show you the red one. So this is So Yours vinyl. Sorry, Anna, but we love our friend Melissa too. So
yeah, her vinyl is beautiful.
I paired Melissa's So Yours vinyl with Anna's pearl vinyl. And you know, pearls are my favorite. Rose gold hardware. And again, it's the 2 compartments. So ignore that I did vinyl in this one because I did it once and didn't learn. So I had to do it twice. So there's the slip pocket. Oh, I did this one opposite. So this one on the back one, I did the slip pocket on the back. And I did the zipper pocket on the front. Because it really doesn't matter. It's a matter of preference where you want that zipper pocket to be. You just want to make sure that you have your flap facing the right way. So your card slot will always be going kind of to the front. Pattern's written, so your flap will come together. So it's tons of storage. It's like, I remember when Anna said to me, I'm like, how many pockets are in this? Are you sure this is going to work? And I'm like, it works. And then, of course, let me show you a different way because there's so many different ways of doing 2-tone straps. So this is another way that I have never seen it done any other way. This is an Anna strap. We seem to be wanting to come up with different ways of doing straps in both of our patterns. So this is another way of doing a 2-toned vinyl strap. It does have raw edges on this middle part here. So you, I know some of the testers used cotton on that, and all they did was folded the raw edges in by a 1/4 inch or something and made it so it was 3/4 of an inch for that, and it worked just lovely as well. So you can do it raw, which is super fast, like I did with this. I will admit, the first one, I edge coated the strap raw edges. No, it doesn't need it.
No.
Too much time. So this one I didn't, and it's lovely. So
especially if you stitch it close enough to the edges of that decorative piece, you're not going to have any curling or anything like that. And plus, I mean, I recommend using, and I know Brandy loves double-sided tape as well. So it'll stick it down really nice.
It turned out perfect. So
yeah, that's how I love the Color Pop straps. Those are my favorite.
Yeah. No, it turned out really nice. And this was so fast and easy to do. So fast and easy.
Yeah, for sure.
Yay.
Yeah, so we try to incorporate different techniques into our projects as well. So I mean, I haven't seen many. There's not a ton of double compartment bags, are there, Brandy? You know more than I do. I don't think there's a ton.
Flaps. There's some with center divider flap or divider zipper divider. What am I trying to say? Zipper divider compartments. But this was super unique because each compartment almost has its own. It has its own flap, and how they fall together. And I have to give Anna kudos because I'm like, she sends me the patterns. Like, I'm thinking, do you know what? I bet the snaps aren't going to match up because there's no way anybody gets that on the first try. And I did it. I'm like, damn, you're good.
I have OCD, so trust me. If it's going to be perfect because I've tested it. It probably took me an hour to figure out where those snaps go to make sure it's perfect.
Yeah. Lise is one of our testers as well. Lise is actually our tester who is on a domestic machine. She is on a Juki 2010Q. It's very important. We think, as Anna and I are both industrial machine sewists, and a lot of our testers are too, but Lise is on a 2010Q. She is so valuable to us because then we know that our pattern is domestic machine friendly. Keeping in mind, if you choose materials that your machine cannot handle the thicknesses of, this will not be domestic machine friendly. You have to choose wisely. I find every pattern is domestic machine friendly based on the materials you choose. Now, I chose to combine a thicker pearl vinyl and a thicker glitter vinyl. I wouldn't do that on my Juki 2010Q by any means. No. One with cotton, absolutely. Two together, no. But I am Brandy. I do these things. So
we test our machines, right, Brandy?
And I have broken a needle on my industrial before. Desiree says there is only, actually I'll put it up here. There's only a few and most are open at the bottom. I just don't see the point of being open. Oh yes, okay. So what Desiree is saying there is there are some that have the center divider pockets, and I've done many tutorials for that where you can actually reach under the center divider pocket into the other compartment. Ours is completely enclosed. Keeping in mind, that is the hardest part of this pattern. The rest of the pattern is so simple. Boxing the corners with that center divider pocket and the lining. Make sure when you're doing it, so your divider pocket box corners are not going to be the same width as your lining box corners. So what you're going to do is you are going to match up those two center seams of the divider and the lining and squish them together, and you're going to catch that whole divider corner in that seam allowance. Do not try to make them match lengthwise because they're not going to. The divider corners are smaller, and that's to give us a tighter fit. It's to make it so you can't reach under that divider pocket and it's completely enclosed. Yeah. It's sometimes it's a little fidgety, but it's not. Just use lots of clips. You'll be fine.
Yeah, it was one area that Brandy and I kind of debated, should we make sure they match up? But it just adds, I don't know.
It adds so much more bulk on the inside of the bag that it's not hard. It's the hardest part of the bag, but it is not hard. It's just a little bit. You kind of have to make sure everything is staying where you want it to stay, and you'll be fine.
Yeah, it'll get caught because it's a larger seam allowance, and that's how we did it. Because so we're 100% sure it'll get caught in that seam allowance, so you don't have to worry about it. Yeah.
Cynthia wants to see your bag again, Anna. Now,
Cynthia, which one? The original bag or my black one? Maybe you can tell me which one you want to see. The black one?
Yes, Lise, it is yes, JP, it is a drop-in lining, but it's an easy drop-in lining. It's not a zipper top drop-in lining.
So easy.
She originally had it as a birth bag, but with that center divider pocket, it is really hard on your hands to turn. Really, really hard on your hands to turn. So that was actually, I think that was probably the only thing I really suggested as a change for the bag. And I know that some people are scared of drop-in linings, but this is the best type of drop-in lining to practice drop-in linings with, because it's an open mouth drop-in lining. It's not a zipper drop-in lining. It is super easy. And trust me, your hands are going to love you for that, because zipper bags, which have all this stuff going on in the inside, it is hard to turn. And there are some deckable light or EB fuse heavy type pieces in there. And the more you're squishing and manipulating a bag, those type of stabilizers tend to go wrinkly or whatever. And we definitely didn't want that to happen. And this was an easy one. Now, if you're on a cylinder arm or a free arm, it's super easy, because all you do is you make sure the center flap is tucked out of the way. I'll just kind of do a quick demo. And then you're putting this back and you're putting it on your free arm and going all the way around here. And there is ample space to do it. And you're just going all the way around, just like when you top stitch a bag. It's exactly like when you top stitch a bag, except for you're skipping the sewing them together part, because you're doing it all in one step. Now, if you are on a flatbed, just like top stitching, it's always just a little bit of a challenge. But it's just, so however you top stitch your bags, that's how you would sew this together, whether you're doing it from the lining side, which is what I recommend, because I find it easier to sew from the inside. You could turn the bag inside out, but when you have so much going on in the inside, sometimes it's a little bit hard to turn it out, and then your hands get sore. But again, I'm a carpal tunnel girl, so,
so we both are, unfortunately.
Yeah, this drop-in lining is so easy. You have plenty of room to get around, and it's the same motions you would be doing if you were top stitching a bag, pretty much. So
yeah, it's just easy, but it looks like a challenging pattern, but it's really not.
It only has the one challenging part, and it's only medium challenging. It's not super challenging. It's just more having to be very aware of where your layers are, that they're matching up, that you're catching both sets of corners, because you do them in one. So, but
yeah, and and the big thing is Brandy does such amazing videos. So if I know
skipping steps like top in the box.
Don't be a Brandy.
Don't do a Brandy. Don't do it. Oh my gosh, we're not closing. It's because my flap's inside still. There we go. Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
yeah. Drop-in lining. I will tell you, and you guys have heard me in many videos, that zipper top drop-in linings are my kryptonite. Even with my cylinder, I have a hard time. But that's me. A lot of people don't. That's a Brandy thing. But this kind of drop-in lining, it's just like top stitching, and it is just so easy. And when you can just drop it in, you love it. Love it, love it. And it makes it faster, I find. I think it's much faster.
And your lining always fits beautifully.
It always fits beautifully. Yeah.
Always.
And perfect. Yeah.
So I think, we're pretty proud of this one.
Yeah. You are very welcome, Desiree. I hope that you will consider purchasing it and giving it a try, and making sure that you post in our sewing group. I have all of that linked down below in the description. We'd love to see all of your up and aways and your aviatrixes shared on our page. Our page is growing And we just want to see
Mhm.
all your versions of our babies.
I know. Yes, that's right. It's very exciting to see them. I believe Cynthia wanted to see the black one. Oh,
There's Nova. Hi.
hi.
Yay. As we get quiet, I ran out of stuff to say. Are there any questions about? Oh, there's Anna's right there.
And I did rainbow, although
And
I put this firm.
you did yours in your Lux finals, correct? Anna?
No. This one, actually, this one is the Canuck black.
Oh yeah.
And then I had some glitter. I've always, when we do testers, because this is a tester, I like to test new products from my suppliers. So this is a new glitter vinyl that I was testing, but I hate it. So I won't be bringing it in. It's awful.
That's
not
okay.
awful. It's not great.
As I plug Galaxy Customs a little bit, because 95% of my vinyl comes from Anna. And again, I was using Anna's vinyl before Anna and I became friends. So I 100% vouch for it. But Anna tests her vinyls before she decides to carry them. So I know I can 100% trust her for that. And same with Melissa of So Yours. And Janelle of Emmeline Bags. Sorry, I'm plugging other vinyl people.
Yeah, Janelle.
But Janelle of Emmeline Bags and Melissa of So Yours, I just know that they have done the work and that you can completely trust those vinyls. So,
well, and the truth is, as a business, I don't want to be selling product that's going to fail, right? I mean, vinyl is vinyl, right? It's not going to last for 100 years, but depending on the use of it, if you buy good quality vinyl, it shouldn't crack, it shouldn't rip, unless you are using incredibly tiny stitches. Like if you're using like a 2 length, I'm sorry, you're cruising for a bruising, because that is going to rip. But if you're using like I don't know on a domestic, to be honest, but on an industrial, like a 4-stitch length, you're fine. But anything smaller than that, you're going to run into trouble with any vinyl.
We're on to 4.5 stitch length on my industrial. I'm trying to remember on my 2010 Q. I think I did like a 3.5, 3.5. Right. And then I top stitch with a 5 on my domestic. And then on my industrials, I'm more of a 4.5.
Yep.
And I top stitch between a 6 and a 7, depending on how my vinyl is. So if to give you an idea of between the machines. Now, Anna and I both have experience on domestic machines. Well, I started with an Elna 680. Actually, I started with a $200 brother from Walmart.
Yep.
My first bags were made from that. And then I got my GP 2010Q. And then I got my 1541. And then I got my 1341. So yeah.
Yeah. What's that? Oh, hi, Netta.
Netta, we met our Netta down at So Magical.
Yes, we did.
Yes, we did. We made so many friends down there.
We did, yeah.
Yeah, it was great. Great. Yay. Oh, so we're really excited. We hope you guys love this pattern as much as we do, because we truly do. Now, I have to, oh my goodness. I may be calling my fellow testers to help me out, because going back to our first pattern, the Up and Away. So I had 8 on order. Oh my gosh. I'm going to be so tired of making our pattern. I had 8 on order for the end of last February, which I got out. And now I have a 20 more that I have to get out by next January, up and away. It's like, what?
We've heard that the Up and Away is an excellent seller. For a larger bag, it seems to be selling well for people that have purchased the pattern.
Now, my thing is, the 20 I have on order are for a company, and they're all ordered in mustard yellow. I am not a production sewer. I am I just like to sew things and then move on to a new color and sew something else. So I'm going to be making 20 in mustard yellow and charcoal Mora vinyls. But this company loves them, and they're giving them away as prizes. I'm so lucky that I have a community that I live in that supports it so well. But I was like, yay! And then I put in a huge order for those vinyls, and it all comes in. And then I'm like, I'm not going to enjoy this, but I'm so happy that they loved our patterns so much. For those who haven't seen an up and away, I do not have one to show you because all of my up and aways sold right away. But Anna has hers because she doesn't want to let hers go because she loves her leopard so much. So we'll just show you. This is our first pattern. She used just two. This is our first pattern up and away. If you're new here, again, the Aviatrix is our second pattern. They're quite different in size, but you can definitely see our style. So this one that I'm holding is the Aviatrix, and the one Anna's holding is the Up and Away. So both patterns are up on the website. Things linked down below where you can buy them.
This one in particular was maybe the second time I made it. So I didn't put the zipper on the back. It's meant to have a zipper on the back, but you don't have to put the zipper.
Your design.
It looks cute. I just, and then inside, lots of room. So we have a divided pocket, and it's with a snap, which is super cool. I love that because then it's functional. And then a huge pocket on this side.
It is fantastic.
This is my overnight bag. This is what I use when I go
to say. It's a fantastic. I have actually the original one, but it doesn't look anything like, well, it has the same shape, but we changed it up quite a bit. But
we did, yeah. Whoops.
I used my original for my carry-on when I went to Indonesia last year, and it was perfect. I fit in my iPad and everything I needed for carry-on. And people that have bought it for me use it as their everyday bag. It is a perfect medium to large everyday bag. I'm a medium to large everyday bag girl myself. Like, I just stuff them. So I'm pretty proud of both of our designs that we have come up with. I really am.
Yeah, this one is like I said, I use it for I just got back from my parents' house. They live about 2.5 hours away. So I use it as my overnight bag. It is fantastic. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it is really nice, isn't it? That's really pretty. It's very spring-like, that blue bag. It works fantastic, like under the seat in an airplane. It'd be great on train, any travel. It's a great work bag too, by the way.
A structured yet squishy bag. So you can still squish it underneath your seats without having to worry about, say, like a deckable heavy or something coming loose. It's not going to, because it's foam with a unique construction.
Oh, Lise. Thank you.
Oh, you're going to make us cry. Thank you.
We couldn't do it without you guys, though.
No, we have an amazing tester team. And proud. I mean, we love all of our people that buy our patterns, but our testing team is a Canadian testing team. Like, it's just, it's great.
Yeah, it is.
Because we are both Canadian, if you didn't know. We are Canadian. I'm on West Coast and BC, and Anna's over in Ontario. We have an exciting thing coming up in June.
Oh, yeah. You want to tell them? Go ahead.
So in June, year, we need to actually get together more than, say, on the computer to do a physical designing powwow. We did this when we were in Florida in September, and that's when we actually already had the Up and Away almost ready to go, but that's actually where we talked about this bag, as well as a couple of other designs that we are working on. So I am going to go to Ontario. We are going to do some marketing stuff there. And then we are going to lock ourselves away at Anna's parents' cottage and just work, putting our heads together, designing some bags together. So we're super excited to do that. We have to try not to get too chatty and actually do some work at some point.
We'll see if that happens.
We'll see if that happens. We can sleep for that week. It'll be okay.
It's fine.
Yeah, it'll be good. So yeah, super excited to do that. And we're going to have some really cool marketing things that will be really exciting to share once we get that all done too. So yay.
Yeah, I hope so. Yeah, it'll be fun.
Oh my gosh, Dawn.
Oh my gosh.
You know how we operate. Yeah, no.
Well,
We're
I mean,
for 3 or 4 this year. And
yes.
but I count the Up and Away as one because it launched in like October. So we're counting that. We're hoping for a minimum of 2 maybe by December.
3 would be nice.
3 would be nice, but we tend to get a little overambitious and we take such time when it comes to okay, let me reword that. Anna takes time because of her OCD part, but it's perfection. So for okay, I will admit when
I'm
I
slow. I'm
away,
slow, guys.
I am a otter. I'm go go go. Let's get this out fast. I am terrible at words. Terrible at words. So I write out the patterns where I'm the lead designer, but I take really good pictures explaining what I'm
She
doing.
does.
And then I send it to Anna, and she's like, okay, we need to slow down and we need to work out this. And then she goes into sloth mode, and I'm like, let's go, let's go, let's go. This is why we make the perfect.
But that's
I move too
we
fast.
do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's
She's
funny.
a little too fast, and I'm a little too slow.
Yeah.
But we get it done.
Yeah. You get
There's
it done.
a method to the madness.
But I think it is a perfect thing because I'm very very deadline orientated, which I need to stop being so hard on myself about that because I'm setting my own deadlines. It's not like I have a boss setting these deadlines. And Anna has seen me get, it's like, I'm so far behind. I'm so far behind. She's like, what are you behind us? Like, well, I set this date to have this done. And she goes, what happens if you don't have it done by that date? I'm like, I'm disappointed in myself. Right. And then Anna tends to overschedule herself and take all the things. I'm like, focus here. Let's just focus on this today. And then she's like, okay, I'm glad that you have me. We're gonna focus on this. So we really do balance each other out so well. So when it comes to saying a date, we have a roundabout idea, but until we actually get into that process, and I said we try to send it off to our testers in as perfect of a state as we can. So the testing is only a week or two long, and we want to have most of the bugs worked out because they're using precious materials and everything like that. So we want to use our own materials to find our own bugs and our own mistakes and everything. And then that's what we do. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yay.
It's a process. It's a process. I mean, we're a little bit faster at it because we've done it before.
We are. The first side took us a year. This one has only taken us October, November, December, January, February, 5 months. So we have cut our time in half.
Look at us go.
Hey, we're also high five. High five.
I mean, and the truth is, guys, I work almost full time.
She does.
Yeah, I work 4 days a week as a dietitian. So,
and that's what I'm like, pay attention to me. It's Brandy time. So, yeah.
I try, but yeah.
So Dawn's telling us to get to work. Stop it, Dawn. You get to work.
Well, I'll be working 3 days after the May long weekend. So
yeah. And
more time to design.
Our week of getting away where we are away from, well, more for me for social media because
there's no internet there. So you're going to be off of social media, girl.
Gosh, how am I going to survive? How far do we have to drive so I can like update myself?
Like over an hour.
Oh my
it's
God.
In the middle of nowhere.
I need a satellite phone. I have a hard time unplugging, but it's going to be really good.
It'll be very good for you.
Good for needy baby, greedy baby, Dawn. Very well. But no, to actually, I think it's going to help our design process out. Anna's laughing at me.
I'm laughing at Dawn.
Because we're going to be going old school. We're going to be down with notebooks and pens and papers and drawing things out and coming up with, I have a whole bunch of ideas. Anna has a whole bunch of ideas. And I find when we take our two styles together, that's when we're getting like what we get. So
yeah. I mean,
Anna's not going to have her full-time job.
No.
to distract her. I'm not going to be having the social media part and the YouTube part to distract me, which I do love that it distracts me. Don't get me wrong, but I spend a lot of time on it. I mean, this is my full-time job. So, I might have to, I will make sure that one of my admins has access to being able to answer everybody's questions and everything, because we're not going to be contactable for that week.
How will we chat? You can call me. I got a phone at the cottage.
What, me? Oh, how will we chat, Brandy? Oh.
You can call us.
I don't know, Dawn. Whatever will we do? I think we're at the cottage, what, 4 days?
Tuesday to Saturday, something like that. I don't know. It's up to you.
Yeah. So
it's ours as long as we want it. So
yeah. So we'll be able, people can reach us in emergencies, meeting our families. So, and maybe it looks like maybe Dawn. So Dawn is she's a long-term admin of mine. She's been with me almost pretty much from the beginning. So she kind of knows the whole process, as well as she is our admin for the Pin It Up patterns as well. So she's a dual purpose admin. Yep. And she's a tester. She's a triple purpose admin.
She's superwoman to us.
Superwoman. Actually, all of my admins are testers. They're all dual purpose admins. They are. We're all really good friends. So we're very lucky. Yay. So curiosity, those watching, who is going to make one of these? I can't wait. I guess I should show this one a little more because I keep showing the green one.
I am definitely making one, hopefully in the next week or two, because once I get all my new materials sorted out, I want to sew with some of the new pretties that I got. Because the colors, guys, oh, so beautiful. Now,
I have a treat for everybody. I do not have a date on it yet, and I don't think she is in here watching, but Barb of Jeannie's Design, as soon as her knee is all healed up, because anybody that watches her channel knows that she just underwent knee surgery. She and I are going to do a side-by-side sew-along of one of these. We're super excited to do that.
That's going to be fun.
And do have tutorials coming out on this. I have 3 YouTubers that have committed to doing them. So I've already seen some of their choices of fabrics. So we have Sandra of Garner Sewing Room. So make sure you subscribe to her channel. She's got a tutorial on the Up and Away bag as well. It was a live sew along that she did on the Up and Away, which was really fun. I was chatting with her doing that, and you can see me going in the chat, no, try this way. No, she won't work with me too. Barb of Jeannie's Design. Again, we met these lovely ladies down at So Magical Expo, and we're so grateful for them. Am I missing something? Oh, okay, never mind. So she will be, she'll be doing the side-by-side sew with me. I don't know if that will count as a tutorial or she's doing a tutorial as well, but she's also got a tutorial on the Up and Away bag that she did for us, which is fantastic. She also did a cutting tutorial on the Up and Away bag. And we have Jill Benson of Kite Co Creates. She is a fellow YouTuber and designer. Her designs are amazing. I just did a tutorial for her for the little Georgie bag, which is my most recent tutorial. No, 2 tutorials ago. So make sure you subscribe to all 3 of theirs. We do have a 4th person that's going to be doing a tutorial, but we're going to leave that one as a surprise. Anna's probably like, you know who it is, Anna. Helped us all. She's been kind of our mentor.
Oh, right.
You're right. So
it's going to be an amazing tutorial too.
It is going to be an amazing tutorial, but she's got a lot on her plate right now, and I'm not sure when that tutorial will be coming out, but she'll be doing it. So I'm not going to say who she is, but I'm excited. So we got some great YouTubers doing tutorials for us, and we appreciate all of you as well. And I know that you are a YouTuber and
sorry, did you hear that?
Yeah. Is that your heat pump?
That was my vacuum pooping.
Oh, that was your vacuum pooping. That's funny. If you are a YouTuber and you would like to do tutorials on either of our bags, all we ask is that you do reach out to us so we know that you want to do one, so we can help you market that as well. So yeah, just shoot us an email or a message or whatever. And yeah, that's all we ask. We are open to other YouTubers or other YouTubers/designers doing our bags. I'm a YouTuber/designer. I do YouTubes of other designers' bags and everything. So we just ask that you reach out so we know it's there. Yep. And then we can give you credit for it. So Desiree's going to try it. Excellent. Oh, Sandra, were your ears ringing? We were just talking about you.
That's so funny. Hi, Sandra.
Sandra to go. So it's Sewing Room of Garner there. You can see in the chat that's Sandra. We were telling everybody to go over and subscribe to your channel because you will be doing a tutorial of the Aviatrix bag. And we also told them to check out your other tutorials as well as the Up and Away bag tutorial you did. Yep. Yay. So that's funny because we were just talking about you. Really? Seriously? Rewind and see. Only good things, of course. That is so funny. Hi, Sandra. Welcome. Yay.
Amazing.
Oh, yeah, Desiree, when you do decide to make this, do reach out. Go to our sewing group page and reach out if you have any problems. I'm always willing to help. Again, I am on the computer and on social media and doing YouTube tutorials, everything full time. It's my probably 60-hour-a-week job. So I am almost always readily available, except for when I'm in Alaska at the end of April. Okay. And apparently when I'm in Ontario. Oh, hi, Rev.
Oh, sorry. That's Revlon.
Hi, Paula from New Zealand. You're just buying the pattern now? Yay!
Thank you, Paula.
You'll have to watch Paula, a fellow New Zealander. Is that what people in New Zealand are called? New Zealander. Anyways, Jill Benson of Kite Co Creates is going to be doing a tutorial, and she's from New Zealand. Super excited about that. Sandra says, yes, Brandy was a lifesaver when I was making the Up and Away pattern. So Sandra, you and I are so the same. We were talking about how I tend to go rogue on patterns, even our patterns, or even where the one where like the Up and Away where I am the lead designer and I just go rogue, and then it's like, oh, I can't be doing that. And Sandra does the same thing. So she was going rogue on the Up and Away, and I'm like, no. That was brilliant, Sandra, because Sandra's way of going rogue was when she did on the Up and Away, you know how when you did the main panels, you had to fold over the pattern piece for the lining. Otherwise, the lining would be too big because we put on the band on the exterior. No, other way around. Whatever it was, I don't remember. Yep. But she kept it at the full piece, and she's like, this doesn't match up. I'm like, oh, did you cut it with this? And she's like, I didn't. She looked at the pattern. I didn't. But we found a way around it, which is what YouTube tutorials are for, because sometimes you miss things, and having those hacks so you don't have to undo everything. And we came up with it. So I'm glad that you made that mistake, Sandra, because it wasn't a mistake. It was just a different way of doing it, which is perfection. Yeah. Dawn remembers that. She was in there. Oh, thank you. Dawn has just posted the Facebook group in the chat here. So make sure you join. The group is growing a lot the last couple of weeks. So that is that just more. So yeah. Yay. So yeah, Sandra, we're super excited to see your tutorial when you get it done. She already has the This is good. Yay. And I'm so happy that Coco says hi. Did everybody hear that? I think they're chasing poor Zelda. Oh, okay. I know this isn't bag related, but I've been posting on my YouTube and on my Facebook and everything about my poor cat Titus. Give everybody an update. He's coming home.
Yay.
Right after this live, I'm going to pick him up. He started eating and he has no fever and he's being grumpy, which is what we want. He was too nice. I knew there was something wrong when he wanted to be cuddled and he wasn't picking on his sister and he wasn't picking on Dexter. I'm like, my mean cat is being too nice. And he's not eating because he's super fat. And I took him in, and he lost like 6 pounds. Like now, mind you, he's lost 6 pounds and he's still overweight. He went from like 19 pounds to 13 pounds in a week. So he was sick, but no, they are sending him home with antibiotics. And still, believe it or not, they are sending home a appetite enhancer for him because I have to help him be hungry for a little bit, which is so weird. But what happened because he got sick and he stopped eating and drinking, apparently his liver got angry and slightly enlarged, which makes a cat not want to eat and drink. Means they will meet their demise. So I'm so glad that we took him into the vet, and he has spent the last 2 nights there. But they got him on antibiotics. They don't know what caused it, but the antibiotics they put him on a heavy one. It has cured him. And then he was eating today. I had to take the food he likes. He would not touch their food. So when I took his food this morning, they found if they pet him, he was like mowing down on it, like pigging out. So, which is good. That's what he does. So we're so happy that Titus is coming home today.
Yeah. You can always give him soft food, Brandy. Sometimes soft food.
You need it.
You won't touch soft food?
You will only.
What's wrong with your cat?
Yeah. He loves dog food. I have to watch him because he will eat the dog food, the lemon rice dog food, which isn't good for a cat. You don't want them eating dog food, but he prefers that over his own food. He will actually fight Dexter for his food. This cat is such a jerk. Dexter cowers to him, and Dexter's a 95-pound coonhound cross, and Titus, my polydactyl ginger cat, is the master of him. So yeah, and then he likes his iams. That's all he eats. He won't eat anything else. So yay. Oh, Dawn just posted the link to where both of our patterns can be found. I'll put it right there. So our whole 2 patterns can be bought off of the Galaxy Customs website. You can always do a one-stop shop as well. Get the pattern, get your vinyls, get your foam. Oh, there is no foam in this bag, just so everybody knows. This one here, I know it's odd because Anna and I are foam girls, but this bag works so much better. We used EB Heavy, which is a woven equivalent sold by Emmeline Bags. Is equivalent to a Decavol Light. So you can use Decavol Light if you want, or a heavy woven interfacing that is equivalent. So, yeah. So that's another thing. There's no sewing in foam. Everything is fused in for the stabilizer. And if you're using a heavier vinyl, like honestly, I used the EB Fuse Heavy on my glitter one, and I probably didn't have to. I probably still would have in the flat, but for the main body, it was a thick enough vinyl that I probably did not need to use the stabilizer if you're using a thicker vinyl. But yeah, I'm so proud of these bags.
Yeah, I can't wait to make another one, honestly. I've just been so busy at work. It's just been crazy. So I am looking forward to once I get all my vinyl cut and figure out what I have left.
Maybe Desiree, while we have Anna here, she can explain what her cork vinyl is.
So the cork vinyl is, it's a PU vinyl, so polyurethane vinyl, and it basically is a printed vinyl. So the only caution I have with the printed vinyl is not to use any harsh cleaners because you will take it off. I mean, that's every printed vinyl, right?
Printed vinyl. If you use like
if you use alcohol, it's coming off.
An acetone nail polish remover.
It's
sometimes you do that to remove some glue or whatever from vinyl. It will take the print off. It will on any print vinyl.
Yeah, exactly. I can actually show you the cork vinyl. I have it. Oh, I have another up and away. Give me a sec.
You know what? I'm going to make Anna's screen big so you have a better view of her vinyl. So, oops, that's me. Let me just move this around. So I made you big, Anna.
Oh, hi. So this is the up and away that I made out of the cork vinyl. I'll just put it a little closer so you can see that it looks so much like cork. Yeah. But it's got a smooth, how else would you describe it? It's very supple, like it's very pliable, but it's not, I don't want to say it's got a soft, I mean, it feels like vinyl, but it looks like cork. It sews really nicely.
I have not tried it yet.
Yeah,
I really
it's so
want to.
yeah. And this is actually, this vinyl here is the sorry, I'm losing my voice. This is the new patina
Oh, I'm
vinyl.
excited for
Yeah, you can't tell here, but it's got like a beautiful, like a variegated look. I believe this one, if I'm not mistaken, was it moss? Maybe it's called moss. Guys, I'm telling you, I have so many names. I have so many colors available in my shop. I cannot remember the names. I apologize. But yeah, this is the cork. It looks awesome.
Maybe I'll get it with my next order, but I just placed like 4 orders of all the different new stuff, like the new deluxe. I'm super excited for the deluxe, the thicker luxe.
Oh, this is the deluxe.
Yeah. So excited. So
it is thicker. You can see it is thicker. So it's got a little bit more body to it. Like
do you have it? Desiree's looking for like a mint colored vinyl. You don't have anything that's like a mint, do you? Or close to it?
In the pearls, I have I called it mint, but it's, I think you're looking for something like this.
Like a light mint color.
Like this, right? I think
Like
that's what you're looking for. Trying to remember. I mean, I can get that color in. Did I have one in the Canuck, maybe? I tell you, they always discontinue colors that are amazing. It's because the amazing colors, people don't buy in bulk. It's us bag makers that buy them, right?
Yeah.
And when I buy the vinyl, especially for my North American suppliers, I have to buy them in rolls.
Huge rolls.
So, yeah, big rolls.
And Anna doesn't have a warehouse. She's like me. She has a room that's in her basement. That's her studio. Like I'm in the den. I live in the den.
Yeah, I have half the basement as my studio, and then I have a back room to my studio where I keep all my inventory. So yeah, like when I get rolls of vinyl, I always cut them just because it's just.
Did you find one in the pearl? Which pearl did you look at there, Desiree? I love the pearls. They're my absolute favorite. I think I have a box of just pearls coming for my last order. Oh, there's a blue, but not mint pearl. Yeah.
I know I called it mint, but I don't think it's the mint that you're looking for. You're looking for like a really nice pastel mint is what I'm guessing you're looking for. I can keep that in mind when I'm.
The pastels are hard to come across. I know that.
Yeah, they really are. I know my supplier has one line of vinyl and it's all pastels. So I could bring it in as a tester next time I order and see how the quality of the vinyl is. But it like beautiful muted yellows and pinks and oranges, very spring-like colors. But I don't know if it's going to sell, right?
Yeah, exactly. That's why Anna does pre-orders. So when she finds a vinyl that she likes that is good quality, she will do a pre-order to see what colors are ordered. And that is how she knows it's based on demand. So she just finished a pre-order. She just got it in, which I think what you're doing after this live is you are filling pre-orders. Did you bring any in for retail from those pre-orders, Anna?
Yeah, I did actually. So what I usually do, I cut all my pre-orders first because sometimes there's damage. Like I mean, this happens with a lot of suppliers, especially overseas suppliers, but like some of the vinyl, I'm like cutting it and there's a big hole cut out. Why? Why are you cutting out a hole in the middle of a yardage? So, so stuff like that, I'm not going to be able to account. Like they give me more to account for that, but it's not something that I need.
Scrap packs every now and again. Once you get a pile up, you'll do a scrap pack and make them usable pieces, and which are always fun to do.
So I will have for sure. I will have retail. I'm hoping next week, but if not, I will announce it in my Galaxy Customs sewing group. Let's see how I survive this weekend cutting and rolling hundreds of yards of vinyl. So, because I do it all myself, like I'm not getting it rolled for my supplier.
Yeah.
I do
you
it.
got the machine, so you got
Yeah,
to.
I have a cutting machine, but let's be real. I am still operating the cutting machine. I still have to roll it. All it does is cut it straight for me. Another thing I want to address is, so if you buy vinyl from me, sometimes you'll notice one edge is cut beautifully and then the other edge looks like a dog chewed it. That is not me. I hate throwing out vinyl. I think it's like, for me to cut off those 2 inches to make it straight, to me is a waste. Like, I will give you those 2 inches of free vinyl rather than me throwing it out in the garbage.
So if you're getting a jagged edge, that means you got more in your roll than you. If you think about it,
Usually,
when you buy leather, they're never square.
no,
So that's
no,
why
I just,
you give away the extra. But yeah, otherwise it would just go in the garbage bin. So you may as well give it away.
what am I going to do with 2 inches? Like, nothing. I mean, for my scrap packs, sometimes I'm left with between 5 and 10 inches. I'll roll them up and then I'll sell them as scrap packs, or I'll use them for projects. But so, don't get mad at me if you see jagged edges. It's only because I care about you guys and I don't want to throw it out.
You're
It's
gonna
not my crappy cutting.
have a meanie, right?
It's not my crappy cutting. I use a cutting machine. I'm just giving you guys extra. So, and sometimes with the piece, like the most cutout piece will be, 18 inches, but then you'll have like 3 or 4. Sometimes you get 5 inches extra. So just wanted to make sure people know that. I don't think I put that in my website, but sometimes
Forget the jagged pieces.
I don't know. Because I don't know they're jagged sometimes until you unroll it. It's a surprise.
Selfish.
So yeah. I mean, they're always 18 and a little bit, right? Because like I said, I do use a machine, so I know exactly where my 18-inch cutting point is. But yeah, with me, I'm not that cheap.
I do have to thank you, Anna, because again, everybody knows pearl vinyls. So the pearl vinyls,
Oh, yeah.
This gold here is a pearl vinyl. Oops. No. Yes, this gold here is a pearl vinyl. And this red is a pearl vinyl. They are my favorite. They're my favorite. And Anna now offers them in 18-inch rolls as well as 12. So that makes me super happy.
Well, not necessarily, only for pre-order.
Oh, well, I ordered a whole bunch of 18-inch rolls of pearls. So.
Yeah, no, you did. I know. I mean, the problem is, so a lot of my vinyl is upholstery quality vinyl. So I'm buying it from an upholstery supplier, my upholstery supplier. So the vinyl that you're purchasing from me is made to last. Like a lot of the vinyl, I'm pretty sure that one in particular, the pearl, has like a 5 or 10-year guarantee because we use it for cars, right? It has to be UV protected. A lot of them are protected against chemicals as well. So you could use harsh chemicals to clean them.
In the price, but it is worth it.
Yeah,
Every day that I get pearls, my clients go crazy over. They stand up so well. And you have your bags in the sun. You have your bags out in all weather conditions. And my brother tested your Lexus for that same thing with the bag he walks in the rain with all the time. Like, it's just, I don't know. They're great.
I mean, yes, you can buy cheap vinyl, but you buy what, you're going to get what you buy. Right. I mean, the vinyl is not good quality vinyl, unfortunately, is not cheap. I try to be reasonable. A lot of my overseas vinyl, like my supplier is compliant with environmental well, they say they are. I've never been to the factory, but
you take their word for it.
they have designations, environmental designations, and that's important to me because honestly, guys, I don't want no stinky vinyl in my house. No, I don't want to be breathing that. I don't want to be. I'm cutting it. Yeah. So I really try my best to bring in high quality vinyl, which should not really be stinky. It's off gassing if it's stinky. It's like so my vinyl does not smell. Anyone that has ever ordered from me knows my vinyl ain't stinky. But but yeah, that's really important for me. So, and I think, as a Canadian shop as well, we don't have a lot of options.
We don't.
Emmeline's is fantastic, and I support Emmeline's as well. Their vinyls are fantastic.
I said I 100%
Yeah.
trust Janelle's quality
Yeah.
control.
Yeah. But I just have because I specialize in vinyl, so I have a huge variety and tons of different colors.
Mm-hmm.
So if there is a color you guys are looking for, like the mint green, I'm going to write that down, and I will, as I am 100% positive I can get, my vinyl ain't stinky. It's not.
Oh, that's funny.
Because I don't wear a mask cutting this stuff, so I don't want to get sick. Yeah, so the mint green, I will look into that. I saw it somewhere. But yeah, I will look into that. Even if I bring a little bit in, it's just hard to, with the pastels. I for some reason they don't sell a whole ton.
I love pastels. I'll buy them. Not all of them,
too, but not everyone does, right? And I can't have inventory sitting in my basement for 10 years. So
I could go for a pink pastel.
Oh, really, Desiree? You want that much of it? Okay, well, I'll look into it for you. I'll make a note of that.
Desiree, maybe from the Galaxy Customs website, go to the contact us and shoot Anna an email so she has your contact information. Because
Anna's memory is like a sieve lately, especially with all the stuff I have to do this weekend. So yes, if you do that. Well, I have a lavender. I have a beautiful lavender.
Yeah, in the Canuck vinyl, correct?
Canuck vinyl.
Mm-hmm. I have it here.
Yes, and they used to have a beautiful mint, but they discontinued it, the buggers. So, although, Brandy, do you remember that hummingbird green?
I have it.
Guess what? I can get it again.
Really?
Yeah.
I have both. I have scraps. Okay, this is the lavender, right?
Oh, it's so pretty.
Is that lavender? Yeah.
Yeah.
And then these are from my scrap bin. I don't throw anything away. I think this is the hummingbird green.
That's hummingbird green. And you know what? I just found out I can get more.
This is a scrap from me making a bag. So I love this.
It is discontinued. The green is discontinued, but my supplier has a roll of it. They found it somewhere.
Get it out of their basement, Anna. It's yours. But yes, this is the Canuck vinyl is absolutely gorgeous.
It's fantastic to work with. So I am going to do another Canuck vinyl order. I just needed to get all this pre-order stuff done. I don't like people waiting for their orders that they've paid for. So let me get through the pre-orders, and then hopefully Monday I will look, because I know I'm short of black, so I don't have the loon. I know I'm out of the loon. And I think I'm out of some of like the wolf, some of the variegated, Canuck variegated. So I will do another order. I'll just get a whole bunch of rolls coming in. But yeah, the green, I will get that green in again. So you'll see that again.
No, if you have this one anymore, Anna, but it was kind of a minty green. As I'm going to my vinyl. I don't know what this one was called, but this was a minty green that you had.
Down. Sorry, guys. I just write stuff down. Oh, yeah. That was a, I just got lucky. That was like a closeout sale from my automotive.
You don't have it anymore. I have 4 rolls of it.
That's where it all went.
No. But so no, okay. I shouldn't have showed it then, but I do have 4 rolls of it. One,
and then Patricia's saying anything bright. And honestly, Patricia, I try my hardest to get, like, I will bring in all the bright colors. So for my newest line, the patina. The patina vinyls had a lot of bright colors, and I made them all available. When I do a pre-order, you guys, like, I will let you order from any color, because to me it doesn't matter. And then I kind of know what colors you guys want. But I can show you some of the patinas that I have cut so far.
Did you cut the light pink?
No, I didn't. You know what? I was missing a box and they delivered it yesterday. It's all good. They delivered it while I was at my parents'.
Ordered, like, a lot of the pink. A lot.
I think I ordered like guys, hundreds of yards of vinyl. Hundreds.
Do you
So much
have the do you have the orange?
Yeah, I have the orange. So this is the blood orange. I called it it literally looks like it reminds me of a blood orange.
Ooh. Love it.
You can see that. My lights are really bright in this room, but oh, it's so pretty. Maybe from
Oh. People are buying that.
Yeah.
Is that? Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it was. I was gonna turn it down.
Hey,
yeah, this is like, look at this vinyl. It's so heavenly.
I think I ordered that one. Oh no, do I need to make more order? No.
Oh my gosh, this is such amazing vinyl. The patina. This is the patina. It's so good. And then what else do we have?
That the bubblegum pink didn't come.
Ooh, this is the blue jean. Oh my gosh.
I ordered that one.
Oh, it's so beautiful. Oh, I love this. It's funny because I unwrap them and I'm like, oh, I love this color.
Because the bubblegum didn't come, Anna. Can you put the orange one instead of my bubblegum pink?
You got to write it down, lady. I cannot remember my name. How thick is this vinyl? It's a
0.7.
No, I want to say it's a 0.9. I'd have to, okay, give me a sec. I'm just going to switch. It's open on my website because I was working on it.
The patina, I think I can answer this for Anna while she's looking, Desiree. It was part of the pre-order. So it's not on the website yet because it was part of the pre-order. But Anna will have some for retail once she gets the pre-order out and gets everything cut, I believe you were saying, correct?
Yes, they're not on my website, guys. Sorry. Because so back to Lise, the deluxe or deux,
Deluxe.
Deluxe is
Deluxe.
Sorry. It is 0.9. That's the thickness, but honestly, it is very domestic friendly. It's such a beautiful vinyl. So this is the green. What did I call it? Oh, green. Called it green. I ran out of names for the. I can't. My camera.
And I promise when I get my huge order, I will be doing a mail opening.
Yeah, so I'm hoping to send. Yeah, so you did not miss out on any of the retail. The retail, I have to cut everything. So like I was saying, I got to cut it. I have to ship everything out. And once all those orders are filled, then I can see how much inventory I have left for retail. Like I said, if there's any damaged pieces, then I can't send them out to people, right? And then I'll just sell them at a discount on my retail. Because we don't like wasting vinyl.
No,
it's too expensive, right? So yeah, so everything, when I do the retail drop, everything will be under new arrivals. So if you just
have an industrial, you'll have no problems.
Yeah, no problems. But both of these should be domestic friendly. Like this one's really nice. I love it. Can you pre-order the retail? Oh God, you should have did a pre-order.
Well, I love you guys so much.
Actually, what I'm thinking of doing, and this was my husband's suggestion. So going forward, when I do pre-orders, and this is going to benefit you guys, I'm going to offer a percentage off. So it'll be like a sale just to encourage you guys to do a pre-order. And then because you're waiting, you might as well save a little bit of money, right? Versus people that are doing a retail order. So that's what I'm going to do going forward. So next pre-order will probably be, so what are we in now? We're March, almost April. So maybe June, I don't know. Pre-orders in the summer I usually don't get a lot for the summer. People are too busy sewing or having fun in the sun.
Have all their stuff for summer, right? So
yeah, so it might not be until maybe August, and then with a delivery in September, I don't know.
Anna's pre-orders have a quick turnaround, like it's a month only.
Super
Like
quick.
it's fast, so fast.
Yeah, as long as there's no problems with this order. There was a little bit of going back and forth with my supplier, just because they were out of a few colors, and things happen, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm a little bit behind schedule. So I think I'm still on schedule for what I told everyone I would be on schedule, because I always put extra time in, but behind on what I was hoping to be on schedule for.
But you were getting a pattern out and working full time. So
I can do it all.
remember what I said? Anna like takes on everything and does all the things.
I have like octopus arms. I can do it all. It's fine. It's fine.
That's usually when you have to go to your parents' house and have like a spa weekend. Yeah. of your mom's wonderful cooking.
Yes, it was actually. That's exactly what I did. Yesterday, I had a spa day with.
Doing it in June.
Yeah, I know. My mom's already getting ready for your visit. She's like, "What does Brandy like to eat?"
Oh, I love your parents so much.
They're lovely people, and we get to see them next weekend. An octopus sloth. Yeah.
That will be our logo, an octopus sloth.
That would be very interesting.
Anyways, we are just running over an hour now, and I have to go get Titus from the vet soon. So,
and I got to go cut.
Any final questions about what this was supposed to be about, which was the Aviatrix bag? I hope you guys are excited. I hope you guys go and buy it. If you do buy it and you like this, really do consider checking out the Up and Away bag. We've been told that bags are well written, or our patterns are well written. So we truly would love your feedback on that. And we just hope that you love our whole 2 patterns. And we've already started working on ideas for our third one.
Yeah, third and fourth. Third and fourth, I think we got. Yeah.
Go buy the pattern.
Thank you to everyone that supported us. And
I'm yelling.
Yeah, and honestly, I think the most exciting part, Brandy, I don't know if you agree, is to see other people make your pattern.
That is actually more than even the selling part. I mean, the selling part is great.
Yeah.
I'm losing my voice now because it's very rewarding to us, and it makes it so we can continue on doing what we're doing, because pattern design, it takes a lot of time. I do not know pattern designers do it with just one person. I mean, Anna and I together put in so much time together, and we support each other so much in it that my mind is blown for pattern designers that are a single unit, and most are, but
most are, yeah.
The amount of work that goes in, and it's quite a bit of time and money as well once you think about the materials and everything going through it. So buying our pattern helps us keep doing what we are doing. And our patterns will always come with a video tutorial. It'll always come with you being able to get a hold of one of us, probably me more than Anna does work full-time outside of the home as well. But I am always here if you guys have any questions about it. Join our sewing group because on the Facebook page, again, link down below, because I get all of those notifications except for when I'm in Alaska at the end of April and in Ontario in June. But then Dawn and Lise and Rhonda and Diane, who were all of our testers, would definitely, and they tested for both of the patterns, so they would definitely be able to help you out there as well. So you're buying a pattern, you're buying support while you are making that pattern, you're buying the videos. We're here for you. So yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah.
So and if anyone any questions about vinyl, then please reach out to me. I'm very responsive on email.
Yes,
not on Instagram as much, as I don't check my messages there. Yes, I'm really not a social media girl.
To get a hold of Galaxy Customs, it's best to use the contact us through the website.
Yeah. I'm fast.
Well, I shouldn't say that. I don't work for Anna by any means, but I am a fan of her vinyls. And I mean, 95% of my vinyl is Anna's vinyls because I just truly love it. So I can sometimes answer a few questions on it, mainly if I think it'll work for your machine or whatever. Most will. Again, maybe don't layer some of the thicker ones together like I do. But yeah, they're great. I know. And she's got her Facebook pages too, which you do check.
Yep.
Maybe not consistently through the day, but in the evenings when you're
I do after. Yeah, not during the day.
Yeah.
That's frowned upon at work.
That's frowned upon at work. Come on now. So yes, we like to think that you are when you buy our patterns, you are buying a support system with your patterns as well, with the pattern as well. And we just love to help, and we just really want to see your version of it. Even if you change things up, we want to change things up, because this is like a canvas of our visions, and we want to see what you can do with it too. I mean, I change up bags all the time as well, and designers love to see what you do with their bags.
For sure.
Yeah. Oh, and Dawn's just posting a link here to mine and Anna's story, so you can check that out.
I think that's mine. I don't think that's ours. Ours is on the Pin It Up patterns page. That's
customs our story. Sorry,
we're
not in the same. So yeah, no, ours is on our page. Yeah, our Facebook page. So
yeah, it just made more sense.
Facebook page. Join the Pin It Up Patterns sewing group. Join the Galaxy Custom Sewing group and the business page. And of course, I also have a sew along group, Bing's Bags, sew along. I don't remember what it's called. Bag Makers Group. You can join that group. Yeah. It's link down below. Just look for it down there. I don't even know what my stuff's called anymore. I think I'm just too excited about my cat coming home. So
yeah, that is good news.
Yay. All right. So everybody for joining us for this exciting day of releasing it. We didn't get to do a live with the first one because our release day, I was at my goddaughter's wedding. So
that's right. Yeah,
we didn't do a live, so we wanted to make sure that we did a live for the release for this. Make sure you hop on over to the Galaxy Customs website and buy the pattern. Make sure you check out my YouTube tutorials. Give me a like, a comment. If you haven't already, please do subscribe. I also have a bags video there. If you are ever making any of these bags for clients and they need a quick tour of it, send them a link to my Meet the Bags videos, or little 1.5 minute video tours that give them an idea what the bag looks like. Use those as much as you like for when you're selling your bags if people need a video. 100%. All right. Thank you, everybody. We love you all. Thank you for joining us. Let's make Anna go and cut some vinyl because I want my vinyl. Again, it's all about me again, right? I'm sorry. I'm excited about it. Dave better not be home when that arrives. I'm just saying.
It's going to be a big box, if not 2 boxes. I'm pretty sure.
I think I may owe you more for shipping. You can message me that. I can e-transfer you. Because I may have just put combine, and the original order would have fit in a small box. So I'm pretty sure it doesn't anymore.
I mean, a lot of people combine, and that's fine. I don't mind.
Right. Oh, but mine is a pretty big combine, Anna. Like,
yeah, yours is.
It's different. It's a different animal on its own.
It is.
Yeah. I told you that.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us. We really appreciate it.
Yay!
Thank you. Love our pattern.
Yay! Go buy our patterns, both of them.
Yeah.